guys, I wanted to come on and I wanted to share with you all what we're going to be talking about in reading. So what we're going to work on is something called the problem and solution. So take a second to think about what does the word problem mean? Think about problem like in your life or in a story or in a movie you've read. Think about what the word problem means. Good. Now let's think about solution. What does the solution mean? Think about that same problem and think about what you think the word solution might mean. Okay, so the problem is something that a character in a story or in a movie or even in real life wants to change, fix, or figure out. So sometimes in life we have a problem and we've got to figure out how to fix it or how to solve it. So the same thing happens in books all the time. Now let's think about the word solution. What could the solution be? If we have the problem, the thing we want to fix, then the solution is the way we fix that problem or the way we solve that problem. So we're going to work on reading stories and listening to stories and figuring out what a problem is and what a solution is. Let's take a moment to listen to a book. Alright, we're going to listen to the story of The Little Engine That Could. Sorry guys, here we go.
Welcome to Munchkin Storytime. The title of this story is The Little Engine That Could. Chug, 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 puff, 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 ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train. Her cars were filled with toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. There were dolls and the funniest little toy clowns you ever saw, but that was not all. Some cars were filled with good things for boys and girls to eat, and lollipops or afternoon treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden, she stopped. She simply could not go another inch. Her wheels would not turn. Here comes a shiny new engine, said the little clown who jumped out of the train. Please, shiny new engine, won't you pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the shiny new engine snorted. I pull you? I am a passenger engine. My train has sleeping cars and a dining car with waiters. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. And off he steamed. Soon the little clown called out, Look! A great, big, strong engine is coming. Please, big engine, cried all the dolls and toys. Won't you pull our train over the mountain? I have just pulled a train with big, heavy machines. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you. And the big engine puffed off. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. The big engine is not the only one in the world, cried the little toy clown. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired. But our train is so little, perhaps he can help us. But the rusty old engine sighed. I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot, and off he rumbled. By now, the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown said, Here comes a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us. The very little engine came chug-chugging merrily along. What is the matter, my friends? He asked kindly. Will you pull us over the mountain? Cried the dolls and toys. Our engine has broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. I'm not very big. I have never been over the mountain, but I think I can. And the little blue engine hitched herself to the train. She tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged, and slowly, they started off. Puff, puff, chug, chug went
wanted to take toys to the boys and girls, right? But no train would stop and help, would they? So what happened? How was that problem solved? How was that problem fixed? The little blue engine agrees to help and made it over the mountain so the boys and girls could have their toys, right? Saying all along the way, I think I can, I think I can. It's a great thing to think. When we're struggling, we're trying to figure something out, we say, I think I can, I think I can. So let's look at a couple other problems and solutions. So these aren't in stories, but we're going to read a problem and we're going to figure out what the solution was. So, Sarah missed the bus. What do you think Sarah could do if you missed the bus for school? Let's see if these make sense. Let's try some. We had to wait for a later showing. That doesn't have anything to do with the bus, so we know it's not this one. He bought a lunch. That doesn't have anything to do with missing the bus, so we know it's not that one. Her mom had to drive her to school. Ooh, that does sound good. Let's read the very last one to be sure. She called my dad to bring her the extra set. That doesn't make sense. So we know that because the problem was Sarah missed the bus, it was solved by her mom driving her to school. Let's try another one. My mom locked her keys in the car. Uh-oh, that is a problem. Let's see what the solution is. We had to wait for a later showing. That doesn't make sense. He bought a lunch. We know it's not her mom had to drive her to school. She called my dad to bring her the extra set. I think that sounds like the right match, don't you? All right, let's listen to this one. I want you at home to be giving me thumbs up, thumbs down. My mom was late getting to the movie. I think I already know. We had to wait for a later showing. Yep, that sounds right. Or he bought a lunch. No, that doesn't make sense. All right, let's read our last problem. Michael forgot his lunch at home. Does the solution he bought a lunch make sense? It sure does. So that's our problem and solution. We have one thing that doesn't go quite right and we need to fix it, and then the solution helps us solve it. I can't wait to see the great work you do with problem and solution, my